melted now. Singapore.
Fed tires to that fill truck. Hey guys, welcome to PRLF1 Tier 1 in Singapore. I'm having one of those days. It's PRLF1 Seda today, or AMS Seda, and I have got Tribal Dragoon with me in the box. Hello Tribal.
Hello, Sarah.
How are you this fine evening?
Hoping. I mean, it's not been the best of days, but got this to look forward to. Hopefully this will bring some joy.
Well, hopefully not. You know, at least our viewers will get some sort of laugh since I am half drunk. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that, well then again, it's just me who just lost the plot. The big keyword does that to you. The big quarantine does that to you. Makes you out the mental.
Yeah, I think the volume on my audio for here is way too loud. Yeah, there we go. Shove everything down to 5, like it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's a bit better, there we go.
Now it appears we have a new face on the grid tonight.
Have we? What have I missed?
And the number 19 Williams, Revelo, 1331.
Oh yes, sorry. Yes, Revelo is standing in for G Ninja tonight.
Ah. I think I can say Tier 2 was a bit mental last night, so let's hope for no repeats tonight.
Yeah, fingers crossed anyway.
Just engineers, if you could give us an update on the weather for the race, that'd be much appreciated.
Yeah, that would be absolutely perfect.
I would love you further. Further? Jesus, I've not been drinking, I'm slurring my words. This is going to be a long night.
I'm trying to see who is first around, but I think it's KMK Smith that'll be the first to set a time, so...
Yeah, it is. Bob Marley, first one to set a time, as me and Dread call him. Sadly, Dread too chicken to show up tonight. And he goes. It's tricky to get right, even in the wet. Someone's singing outside. I don't like that. Stay indoors. 154.6. That now? 154.4. Right, Rizzler. 154.6, not bad. Who's next? It will be a...
Sorry, I'm raging in the chat.
Fair enough. It's Cole next. 154.3. Apparently Rizzle's the first one to break out of the 154s.
I know Chum is coming across the line, so...
Lando Norris
155 he's just done.
Something's happened with Lando Norris's lap. He's going 158. So the Ferrari's going to be next. It's going to be Adam Malv. Around the second corner. And the final kink. 156.2.
Oh, who's that? Panda's got that spectator glitch. Ugh.
No one likes that.
Nope.
There's now 13th to 15th start their out laps. Also got Dano on a lap.
Mallard has set a lap. Usually I'm engineering Mallard, but not today.
Because my commentary partner's done a runner.
Today I am in commentary instead of relaxing and chilling out.
That's it for
To be fair, I wasn't going to actually be engineering them either, just obviously because of the date, what day it is and stuff. I was going to be chilling, having a few drinks, doing nothing.
Clearly one of those things has happened.
I know, exactly. Well, you know.
You gotta get your priorities in, as they say.
Exactly. As long as the alcohol's flowing, I'm not bothered.
The SSS Drunk Scotswomen started sailing. Oh, job centre's left.
Yep.
Oh, he's got a job.
I have no idea who's going to be first. I think it's Dano that's going to be first over the line.
It is. He's coming through the. Oh, never mind.
Oh well, it was Norris, but never mind.
Sorry about that, Norris. He's completely missed you.
Soz.
Soz about that.
I apologise now. I probably missed loads of people. Oh, Dano must have been validated.
Again? Twice now invalidated.
Where's Phoenix and Swift? So Swift is first, I think.
Yeah, he is.
In the pits, Marshy is in the pits, so we'll go with Swift. Swift's got low fuel though.
Which seems to be about petrol. The flex team's not been working for him perfectly.
See, these guys have got rain in the actual. Oh well, you're not meant to go there.
That's happens. Oh,
where were you going?
The Brembo brakes haven't been working as they seem. And again,
yeah.
In the white.
They got rain in quali, we got rain in the race, so you know, fair's fair.
Fair's fair. This track is a nightmare though in the wet. One thing I'll say.
Oh yeah, definitely. My tyres yesterday were just sliding everywhere.
I think
literally everywhere.
Yeah, I think last night with the transition, I was the first one to swap to the dries, which was a bold strategy.
I jumped onto the mediums as well. Like I
jumped on.
Mediums first.
And then
I screwed my wing. So.
I went a one-stop last night. I think everyone jumped on mediums.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Oh, Phoenix must have been validated.
And it's coming through.
Yeah, no, who did you say?
It's a panda. I don't know speeches. The panda, the black and white man driving. Black and white.
Panda in the Red Bull. I got on board with him just as he crossed the line.
Or she's gone quicker again.
Okay, Norris, there's no blooming points for that. Come on.
I'm measuring of who's got the biggest ego. I drive a little on the hards.
Oh god, that's a bold move.
I know about going on the hards.
That's a bit of a dumb move, actually.
I know about going on the hards in these conditions. Don't work.
Where's Dan going? Jesus.
Man,
I'm going forward with Danny F1. What's happened to lobby? Nothing happened in the lobby. What the hell?
I received no invitations. Clearly, I was completely forgotten about.
They did ask about comms, and I was literally just away to go and put my child to bed, which I might have to quickly go and do because she has fallen asleep on the sofa. I have to kind of carry her to her room.
If you have to do it, I'll keep the stream occupied.
She's fast asleep. But I was literally away to do that, and all I heard was, "We have no commentators." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, please, for the love of God, no.
But I knew we were on tonight, and I was like, "Where is everyone? Like, why have I not received anything?" I sat there questioning myself, like, have I done that bad? I'm not excited.
Like I did say as well, like I forgot to put up who was racing, who wasn't racing. So it's nice to see 18 drivers on the grid, maybe 17, because Daniel P45, his lobby or game has glitched or whatever.
He's back, I think.
It's going on. But yeah, it's nice to see.
Oh god, Critchley cut the wall.
Oh dear.
Still going now.
Fake Critchley.
Well, it's Crashly. Oh, hang on, there's a Rosso gonna bend it.
Dearie me, what is going on?
With technical issues, at least it isn't like last night, was it like one lobby restart and about 6 consoles crashed?
Yes, mine, I literally was in the lobby and everything was fine. 2 seconds later, my game decided just to turn off and I was like, oh my god, like, no, this cannot be happening to me. Because we had readied up. I was like, why is Tribal readied up? Like, what the hell?
I was saying that as well. You were saying that in the chat last night. Like, maybe I was readied up. My console's turned itself off.
Exactly.
Oh god, Critchley's shaky, but he goes quickest. It's the McLaren on pole currently. No favouritism shown, clearly none.
I'm just giving Danny F1 some screen time, I suppose. Yeah, we had a change in obviously commentaries last night. We had AMS Phoenix and AMS Andrew together last night.
That went well.
I haven't looked at the stream. I haven't watched it. I've heard it was okay. He said he behaved himself. I kind of believe him, but
it's
I'll
Andrew.
watch it later on.
It's Andrew. It's a bit tough to believe he's behaved himself. Bit of a naughty engine if you ask me.
Yeah. Also, if you look onto the actual podium as well, for some people who haven't noticed, LR Thomas is indeed AMS Thomas. He has now went from AMS to Livid, so he is now running with Panda and Danny F1 and Dread and things now, so he's now changed.
Under no circumstances changes his nickname from Satnav.
Satnav. No, it's still Satnav. We're still going to call him it, you know.
Andrew
has been asked to be called FF, Fat him. That's his new nickname. We're not going to do the swear word because I want to keep it PG.
Why not just do FS? Fat Scotsman.
Well, yeah, that's even better. So
that's a double entendre. Really. We're talking about him. We're talking about myself.
Yeah. So the only person who hasn't set a lap is Swift. So we'll give him some time as well, because he's out of fuel again on an outlap. What is this boy doing? What the hell?
He's clearly struggling to get to grip with the wet. It shows that, well... Yeah, I did practice in the wet, actually. I was going to say, even if you don't practice... But then if you don't practice, it's going to come bite you in the behind. Especially with the next race. I did practice,
to be fair. I did it I practiced in the dry, but I didn't practice in the wet.
That's one thing I need to start doing.
That was the worst.
In the wet.
Yeah, that was the worst thing that I could have done, to be quite fair. But, never mind.
Hey, it still wasn't as bad as Dilly's. That was horrendous in the wet.
I hated that race. Literally hated that race.
Okay, there's a bit of a lag there. Apparently Swift just drove past his pit box and kept going. Then teleported into the pit. What's even going on with this game anymore? Give us 2020 soon, then we can all be happy.
Oh, I know. I just can't wait for the new one to come out.
Well, yeah. Easier, split screen's coming back.
Yep.
It's okay how the miking thing's gonna work. Like, they're ditching the multiplayer car to use for multiplayer, or are they keeping that? I don't know.
Have no idea. I haven't actually been paying attention to it. I should be, with obviously being co-owner of PRL, should be keeping an eye on what's coming out in the new league, what we can out in the new game, so that we can bring it to the league and things like that. But I haven't really been paying attention.
All the big change that's going to impact the league, I think, is 2 more races. Hanoi and Zenvor, and Taurus will not be Taurus anymore.
Yeah, it'll be Alpha Tauri.
Alpha Tauri. Apparently the clothing brand. You can find research.
Ugh. It's just, it's just trying to get used to all the names. And then you got to do it all again. So now it's like, I'll be like, oh, there's Toro. Oh, it's not Toro Rosso, it's Alpha Tauri. And it's just like, oh.
I'm just going to call it the Domino car.
The Domino car.
Because it's black and white.
Well, we've got nicknames for the drivers, so we may as well get nicknames for the cars.
Might as well. I mean, we've also got the Silver Arrow and the Mercedes. Well, that's going to be... 2020 it's going to be Silver Arrow with a red hound.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
We've got 2 minutes of Q1. And when we go into Q2, I will go and put my child to bed.
Yeah,
I would usually get Cameron to do it, but he is at work tonight, so...
Ooh, essential worker?
Yeah, he's a security... he's security up at the testing centres, so he's looking after the sites at night so no one goes on to it and stuff, so...
Oh, goes on, does some dodgy stuff, or steal, like, masks and stuff.
Well, it's up in Montrose, so, it says it all.
He's gonna be trekking out there to steal stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going quicker again.
Again.
Stop showing
What is
off.
it? How? Like how? In the wet? Like how? Just stop.
Settle
If
up
it
and
was
it'll be
dry,
you.
I would be impressed. Okay.
If it's dry, then that's a different story. If it's chucking it down, it's like the Glasgow city centre in the summer. Just chucking it down all the time.
I know.
I should know, I live there.
Oh, our broth is the same though. Like up here, it's the same. It's either blooming freezing or it's raining or it's sunny,
Or,
but it's still cold, and it's just like, what's the point?
I mean, we wouldn't be surprised if we got 4 seasons in the one day. Like 1 minute it's raining,
Oh,
next minute it's sunny, and
yeah.
it's cold, and then it starts snowing. We would not be surprised.
Well, we've had some sun today, and it's been quite. It's not been quite cold today, so it's been alright. But
We've been the same. We've had high winds though.
it's just annoying.
The point when I have my window shut and my door still rattles.
So is Dana going to finally set a lap?
Hopefully. What about Swift?
He
Is
does.
finally what about Swift? Is he finally going to set a lap?
I have no idea. Let's have a look.
Well, this is it says he's on an out lap. Oh no!
Oh God, he's not. Bye, Swift.
Oh well, bye Phil.
Well, maybe he might. Nah, he won't make it. Actually, I was going to say he might make it, but
Nope.
he
Well,
won't.
it's a different timer. It's the timer till the end of the session. Until the session actually finishes.
Panda.
Oh God,
Where's
it's gone.
Mallard?
Right, Swift. I get it. You're in a Honda. Doesn't need to go sideways. This isn't Tokyo. This is.
Norris, come on.
Stop going. Can we just put him to tier 0? Like just a tier on his own with the NI 110
I
difficulty.
know, exactly. Just have a tier by yourself. Panda comes across the line and goes to 14th here, so he is just maybe safe. It depends.
Just
Mallard
safe.
is on a lap.
Yeah, but if Mallard's that's
KMK Smith is on an out lap. What the hell is going on?
I think that's a glitch, to be honest. I think that happened with one of the Rhino drivers, the AMS Rislin.
Probably.
I think that happened. Oh god, yeah, it's a glitch. That happened to him as well. He was stuck on the 8 lap for about 4 laps. Right,
Oh
here
yeah,
comes
that's right.
Swift.
So Mallard goes to...
Oh, Swift
Oh,
not
he
enough.
did put a time in.
Yeah,
It wasn't an out lap, it was an actual lap. Okay.
but sadly it wasn't enough to put him through. You'll be missed. But we'll see in about
So
20 minutes.
in Q1 we are losing LR Panda, AMS Swift, Badr Mallard, and Daniel P45.
And again,
I have no idea as if he's back in the actual session.
I don't know either. And again, with Panda, it must be hard to drive an F1 car with no posable funds.
Yeah, that must be hard.
Start panning and just Critchley's. Oh no, he's done it in the pits. Every time it pops up, I think they've done it on track, like they've smashed into a wall or something.
Well, KMK Smith's car's decided the AI is going to bin it.
Well, that's him out. Is that not him like qualifying then? If his car.
He was out of quali anyway.
No, he was in the knockout zone. Like he was gonna make it through.
Was he?
Yeah,
oh
15th
yeah, so he
to-
was actually. Panda was going to be out, but Panda's went up to 14th now. I'm so
Yes.
confused.
Yeah, 15 is just the cut-off point.
Oh,
15.
dearie me. Hello to the 6 viewers in the stream today.
Hello! Yep, we've sadly lost Smith as well.
Yeah, so we have lost KMK Smith, AMS Swift, Mallard, and Daniel P45.
So somehow the Panda's gonna have to learn to drive again. A miracle that Red Bull team, honestly. They can teach a Panda how to drive.
With no thumbs.
Yeah, with no thumbs. Because I'm going to teach a 19-year-old to smile with next to a 12-year-old. For a picture.
In the Discord, Norris, who's Ben, has just put, "Why am I quick? We don't know this, Norris. How are
Maybe
you
if you-
quick?"
Maybe if you don't, Oh, it's still raining, so tyre strategies at the window.
Yeah. Hello,
Maybe not
Mallard. Welcome to the stream since you're out of queue.
Q1.
Yeah, that one. Q1.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Q1. Yeah, that one.
That one.
That one.
Mallard, do you remember what the weather was like for the race?
I'd love to know.
Did you look?
I'd be your best friend forever. And we can drop the sushi nickname for you. Oh, but due to the lag, Panda
Okay, so
just crashed.
Yeah, Panda just went straight ahead, apparently.
I told you, it's hard to drive without both of the phones. He's like, it's meant just Christian Horner looking at it like, that was not supposed to happen.
No. So, was it Critchley that was out first, or was it Cole, or was it Danny, or who the hell? Danny was out first.
It was Rocky Balboa. Oh, he's sideways.
Think it was dry for the race.
I think it was dry for the race.
Okay, thank you. I think that's Daniel P45. I'm not sure. That said it. If it is, thank you for that. We will pay attention. Okay, so I'm going to stay on board with Danny F1 for a couple of minutes. I'm going to go and put my child to bed. You're in the best capable hands of Tribal Juggin until I get back.
Yay! Yeah, and I don't know if I just noticed by the time she's not on. I'm not just keep it on me. Jump through sessions, but anyway. As we now just watch Danny go through the bridge. The hairpin. Right. I don't know. How do you get on this track smooth? All but 2 drivers out on the track. Which is a surprise. Sadly, we only have 14. Thanks to game case this AI just got a little full of himself and done it into a wall. And this bit, our sadly in 2013, Dan Ricciardo hit the wall there. Danny's tired or excited. Just come back to the penultimate corner to start his lap. I want to get out for you here to get on the power quick. Away he goes. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, here's one of the Red Bulls that crashed. And it's sat nav. When you try and program a sat nav and sing it in Chinese, it doesn't work. Oh, and AMS Coles has passed Danny. Clearly Rikishi showed back up. Now it's these two on the line. Cole's now in front, so I'll stick with him for the time being. 30.7 through sector 1. I don't know if that's good or bad just now. He's tidy through there, doesn't hit the wall on the exit. That's where the infamous turn 10 slingshot used to be. The Ambassador Bridge. The hairpin. Right line. Yes. The tight and a run down now to the very slow right-hander.
Okay, I is back.
Oh, hang on, there's a Haas that's just falling off the track.
Oh god.
Dano! The track's on the right.
Oh, where's Dano gone?
It's Cole now is leading the pack for the lap. Apparently got past Danny after Satnav had crashed.
Oh.
And it's a 1:53.2 with Danny invalidated. Birchley's gone quickest. What's he been eating?
No idea. Panda did a 154. Thomas comes over
Cole
and just pips his teammate.
I don't know, he's going to thought he'd done it in a wall.
Notice it was invalidated.
Pick up Dan. 55.5.
Rizzling.
Anyway, here comes the fat Scotsman round the second to last corner. He's gonna slap me for that one.
Probably.
He goes 6th, 154.0. No.
Brevelo is on just on a lap. Norris
There's Danny's.
has invalidated.
No, Danny's gonna build this front wing. Oh, the Red Bull's crashed.
Oh, Danny, don't go cutting corners.
Hey, that's not how Rocky would have
I know
wanted
you've
to
got
do
no wing, but come on.
it. There's a move.
Away for him, he did.
Boy,
I
chum.
think.
You think?
It was either Chum or Cole, one of the two.
Well, with Cole, we call later, we're relatively close. Ooh, isn't this the angle? Uh-oh. Oh, Mercedes has done it in. Oh, it's Lando has done it in. Validated.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, that seemed a bit quick for Danny going into the pits. Hang on a minute. Yep, speaking in the pit lane, you naughty, naughty boy. You punish those who speak in the pit lane. We send them to the gulag. Never to be seen again. The Ferrari gulag. That's what Riccardo Patrese still resides.
Well, that was not the pit lane, Norris.
Did he just miss the pit lane? Or did he just
Yeah.
bug a little?
He went and missed the pit lane and then just completely swooped over. He was lucky not to taking himself out.
Just,
see
that's
level
not.
comes across.
Uh-oh.
153.7.
He just hang on a minute. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
So try to find your plug socket on the other side of your bed without looking. You're just missing
Exactly.
Oh, Marshy's out, breaks herself going into the pits.
Yeah, Marshy's coming into the pitters.
It's an annoying pit lane,
No
this
one
track.
else is. Yeah.
Everyone else is on lap.
On a lap.
Is on a
I
lap.
think Dan, not Thomas. Sorry, not Dan. I think Thomas is on one.
Yep, set left. Looking for round 2. Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, I think Rizzling has lost it somewhere.
Oh, Thomas lost it.
Oh, he has. Oh,
Uh-oh.
facing the wrong way on the track.
That's never gonna go round. Oh, he's out.
Nope. Yeah, he's out. So Thomas does a bit better and goes into third.
The Panda's down and out. Panda's on an outlet.
Chum has decided that he's going to face the wrong way too.
Just hang on a minute. What's that? So someone's called him a name by his body. He's like, "Are you saying to me?
What did
Give me
you
a
just
minute.
say?
What did you just say? Give me a minute. I come out and face you like a man." Feel rare for the engine.
FRA is obviously fearless. I forgot to not say that he has also changed his gamer tag.
I didn't even realize he changed.
So there's two. Yep, there's two FRAs. There is FRA Norris, which is Lando, and then we've got FRA.
His nickname's not getting
whatever
changed.
his name is. So
He's
yeah,
still gonna,
he is changed.
Fearless is still going to be known to us as the Driftball 2000. So he's kind of hungry when he drifted coming out the last corner and somehow went quicker. This was before I say Dread forgot his geography and thought Bulgaria was the bordering country to Hungary.
Oh dear. Where are we next week? Russia, isn't it?
Russia, yeah, Sochi.
Ugh.
There's going to be a massive accident that turned to him calling it.
It'll be me. I'll be in that accident. Watch this.
Just like a
I'm
James
calling
Bond
it now.
like a James Bond. Watch this. There's just explosions everywhere.
Oh, what is going on up here with the two
Oh, it was a McLaren kind of just.
McLarens? Yeah.
Oh, Cranshley's living up to his name, I see.
Both of the McLaren. So it was Critchley and Phoenix. I wonder what's going on there. Now, boys, behave.
I've just had an altercation where to get the car to fight. This is not the Lando and Carlos relationship we want to see from you two.
Exactly.
You've just missed the corner, lad. You've kind of
Is he cutting corners again?
He kind of turned in too early and just completely missed it.
Daniel comes across and does a 154.5.
28.
Jump on board with Norris, who is doing another lap because he obviously invalidated the other one.
Yep.
Oh, TDV.
No, don't.
I have no cheek. I have a cheek to yawn. It didn't get up until like 4 o'clock today. Like this evening.
That's just me who gets up at 11 o'clock now every day.
Mind you, I was at don't get me wrong, I went to bed at like what, 2, 3 o'clock maybe?
Same.
Because Cameron was online with Dan, like with Phoenix. I fell asleep. And then I was up at 11. Like my alarm went off at 11, I went back to bed.
Just
nope.
the alarm goes off and then 5 more minutes, wake up. Look at the clock.
Yep, I say that and then it never happens.
Oh, G-Ninja showing up. You've kind of been replaced, mate.
Well, yeah, Sandy told me G-Ninja wasn't turning up tonight. And that he was replacing him, so... But there's just the seats there. Ravelo has taken the Williams. Tough. Any points that Ravelo gets will go to the Williams. G Ninja's points will go to
whatever team
whatever.
he's with.
Yeah, whatever team he's in today, because you know. Norris just did a wee total slide, he was drifting and sliding as if he was trying to knock himself out, which there's a rule that if you deliberately take yourself out during quali, you get a penalty.
Oh, Danny's just got another corner.
Stop cutting corners.
A lot of God.
I think he has wing damage.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
I was shouting on the radio that said
Still
better
doesn't.
in a minute.
It still doesn't justify it.
No.
Pack it in.
I know.
So where is Chumster? Chum is here.
Oh.
I'm not to say the other word.
Yep. You kind of made that mistake in Austria, don't forget.
Yeah, it might be a bit worse since I've been drinking.
Considering you've been drinking, it is going to happen. I'm guaranteeing it. And I'm just going to curl off into a ball and cry if that happens. Just
with
bleeding.
laughter?
A bit of both, honestly. I'll be laughing because you've messed up, and I'll be crying because of it. Oh, that's my culture career over.
Bleeding the fifth. It wasn't me, Your Honour. I promise. It was hard.
Just in a court of law, and you're sure it wasn't you. So yeah, I'm sure.
I'm positive it was him.
Just trying to blame it on the other one. It was
Trump
Your
goes
Honour.
into third. They're dragged up to the owners. Wait a minute, I am one. That doesn't matter. We'll go drag it up. We'll drag each other up to fucking Martin.
You did it.
Yes, Daniel, because you're out of quali, you can watch the stream, but the minute the race is on, you have to turn it off.
Or I come into your house and punch you.
Or I'll slap you a bit.
Well, that's another that's just another Scottish common phrase. I'll just slap you about. Let's see what Michael Cole can do as he comes through into the last sector. Let's hope there's a big quiche chasing down. That nickname is turned into one big joke between me and Dredd, which is every time we bring it up, we always just start laughing.
Cole is coming round the final bit.
Final little complex
Sector. I don't know corners, like I just know it's sector 1, 2 and 3.
I don't even think the corners have names
crosses
here.
the line,
Third.
and he goes into 3rd place.
And I can hear now from the Alpha Romeo garage that Rikishi has got a smile on his face.
Oh dear. I don't think Chun's on another lap because he's on 0, but.
What might you find?
Oh no, Phoenix. Uh-oh.
Oh. Big oopsie daisy.
Dan, you're not meant to be facing the wrong way.
Beep, beep.
Marshy comes across and stays in 14th.
Sadly. Oh god,
Unfortunately.
that McLaren appears to be sinking into the floor and skidding about everywhere.
McLaren's going everywhere on my screen, like, whoa!
Oh, Jesus. You're that one song, that Tokyo Drift song. Oh god!
Yeah. Go on, drift across the corner! Just drift across the line. I think that would have been smart.
Go on, Dan, jeff up.
Dan's just like, Had enough.
Go on, just jev it up.
Oh, Dad, come on!
Go on, you just pulled up short.
Just reverse over the line, it's fine.
Oh, you cannot story write this stuff. This is why you should.
Look, is it wet or dry in the race? Did anyone say? Meant to be dry. So we lose. AMS Rizzlin, Dano 1v2, AMS Firebird, LR Panda, and AMG Marshy.
Although we shouldn't have lost AMS Phoenix because of that spectacular performance trying to skid the car across the line and pulling up short twice.
That was just unbelievable.
All I can say, Dan, wait till Russia and I can show you how to properly do it.
Oh dear.
I've done it twice already.
I'm sure if I remember when I spoke to Dan yesterday, I could be mistaken, but I'm sure he said he didn't want to be up the front or too far up in the middle of the pack. So he is near the back, so...
It's still raining.
A bit in the back.
So, are we sure we've not put the weather on just always wet this session?
I don't know. Andrew, what have you done?
I'm convinced we've done that because that's the 3rd time in a row it's rained, and normally the rain would have buggered off by now.
So yeah, Swift is obviously now in the chat as well. So Swift, Mallard and Dano, please remember that when you are on the track and on the grid for racing, you have to turn the stream off. You cannot have the stream on.
And do not ready up before the host.
Yes, that would be very much appreciated. And please, for the love of God, do not ready up before AMS Andrew.
Otherwise,
actually, remembering that.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. I'm sure someone was meant to have a quali ban this week.
I'm not sure who it was. I don't think that this new steward reporting system we've got is just a bit mental.
Yeah, there was. AMS Rizzlin was meant to have a quali ban. For God's sake, and it wasn't put in the steward report. Ah!
Wasn't it?
God damn it. That's it, my stewards are sucked.
They're sucked
Shocking is that. Binning yous, right? Shocking behaviour.
Ooh, I get some new shields. I don't want to finish that because that turns into a Scottish football chant, and I might get shot for that.
Honestly. Well, nothing I can do about that quali ban that was supposed to happen.
We can just carry it over to next week.
Could do.
I'll just put it in the search report this time back. And before you get let off the list, Rizzler, you've got a quality ban for next race.
I will mention it with Martin. I'm sure I put it in the tier 1 general chat, but like last week, not saying that he would, but you know, someone might ready up. And they might get another quality.
What if we do that again?
If he does it again, I'll laugh. I will literally pee myself laughing. Like, literally, I will. I just will be like, funny as I did.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't let the redhead Scottish woman drink. It turned into a disaster.
To be quite honest, though, I can't actually blame the stewards, because I can and I can't, because I told Mackie, and Mackie said he would write it down. He's obviously forgot. I forgot to tell Phoenix. So it's mostly my fault.
Pretty much is.
Dano, if you're ready up first, I will give you a quali ban for Russia.
Yep.
So, it's up to you. I have gin in the cupboard. That's next to be opened.
I have like 12 bottles of beer in the fridge. So, I bought a 20 pack of the last week.
I've still got like, what, 2 cans of Strongbow Jack Fritz in the cupboard, but I've got them next to me actually, so not really in the cupboard. And then I've got like near enough a full bottle of raspberry gin, so I did say I was getting drunk tonight, but you know. And
now I need to deal with this. Thank you, Dread.
Exactly.
That's like a message of saying that, yo, we're on. It's like, oh, you've got Sarah tagging, and I'm like, oh, for the love of God. She's gonna be tipsy. I was at my worst case scenario was you were drunk, and I was like, I don't like to myself now. Worst case scenario.
Well, you've obviously seen my Facebook status anyway. You would have seen my Facebook status, or I hope you would have.
I've not been on Facebook today.
Oh well, I don't mind saying it if it's on stream. I'm not really bothered. Basically today would have been my granddad's birthday if he was still with us. So obviously I lost my granddad in December, so it would have been his birthday today. So I'm celebrating for him, having a few drinks and stuff for him. So
I know you get to do it while streaming.
Yeah. At least I'm not playing GTA.
Oh God. So how did that
or
go?
Racing. Could you imagine me driving?
Oh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to do that with WLR on Saturday.
Oh.
Just to get drunk.
If I was racing tonight, I would have been absolutely hammered. I would have been in the wall first turn.
You wouldn't even made it to the first corner during qualifying. You'd hit the wall and spun in
No.
the front view and just think, no, screw this, I'm away. I can smell the booze from here.
Exactly. Thank you for that, Dano. That's very nice of you to say. A lot of people knew, obviously, in the league about my granddad because I took a few personal weeks off when it happened.
That's
so it's
all well and good because it's best getting your mental health sorted first.
Yeah.
That's always my statement on people dealing with losses in the family.
To be fair, I had to take a couple of weeks off personally, just because of everything that I'd got, like with that, and I was going through other stuff as well.
Yep.
Obviously, flipping police investigations and stuff like that.
Jesus.
Yeah, I will fill you in on that later on.
If you want.
That is something on stream for a certain reason. But so like back then, just loads of stuff going on. Took a few personal couple of weeks, came back, and I'm still an absolute nutcase. I'm still the same.
That's just you though.
I'm not gonna change for no one. I might be a bit of a bitch, but screw it. Oh God, Critchley. Don't do that again.
What was he just skidding across the line?
He was trying to do it, Dan.
Trying to do it done. Like I say, you two, wait till Russia next week and I'll show you how it's really done.
So the only one that hasn't set a lap time is Danny F1 at the minute.
Yeah,
Everyone else has. And Dano, I haven't killed anyone yet.
I'm first on the list.
I'll add that yet.
I'm
There
stuck in
is
the
a very
box.
massive long list.
Hopefully I'm not on the list.
No. There is a very long list though. There's a
Jesus.
couple at the top, obviously it's to do with myself and Cameron. You know, Cameron's ex is about second, my ex is first.
Is Thing 2 on the list?
Is who on the list?
Thing 2? No.
Who's Thing 2?
Tribal Wyvern?
Oh, Thing 2, no.
Just making sure.
I'm like, who's Thing 2? Like, wait a minute.
Dan calls him Thing 2 because he chose it to the same because he chose the same game tag as me.
He was talking about that last night as well. He's thinking about changing his name but keeping Wyvern in but taking Tribal out so we don't get confused.
Well, again, there's an easier way you don't get confused. Look to tell us apart. Look for the one further up the grid.
Yeah. Or look for the one that I'm crashing into.
Yep.
Because it seemed to be you crash into me. You know, your orange car hit my yellow car's butt last season.
Yeah.
You know,
I admitted to that.
last night I crashed into Wyvern.
Yep. I was just hiding. I was like, I was just ducking my head down in the car, like, just don't get hit, just don't get hit.
Oh no, I late braked and literally turned round and like literally spun, hit the back of Wyvern which spun him, and I was like, I need to send that into the stewards, that's my fault.
Yeah. I mean, that game DVR website's creepy. The fact that it tracks everything.
Okay, so I'm going to make this announcement now while I am here, and I may as well, so screw it. But from now on a Wednesday, it will now be myself and Tribal doing commentating for the rest of the season. Dread will not be back in the commentary box after what I have just been told.
Oh, Dread! Don't leave me with her!
Hey! I'm nice! I'm funnier!
You kill me
I'll
otherwise.
make a deal.
Right.
I'll make you a deal. I'll be drunk every week.
Oh, I don't know if that's a deal or a curse.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Hopefully.
It's me. Who doesn't have a laugh with me?
I don't know. Who doesn't have a laugh? I don't know many people that know you. I'm scared now. Please pick me up.
A lot of people don't like me, actually.
Yep, Mum, pick me up, please. I'm scared.
Oh,
Need an adult.
okay, so what did... Wait a minute. One starts with L, another starts with C, and another starts with O. No, Dano, you are wrong. I am not killing those three.
I know. Look at where it is.
No, he hasn't got COVID-19. He has decided, rather than commentating with Tribal tonight, he would rather sit in a party and engineer one of the drivers. And not tell any of the owners either. So that's 2 strikes for not turning up and not telling me.
Oh, Critchley's gone off the track.
Oh dear, where's he gone? Critchley, that's not the track.
He's forming his own lawnmower track. Like,
he's forming his own lines. He's doing to me.
Yep. Which is.
I need to quickly change my controller batteries. Give me 2 seconds.
That's why the fix now. Just turn my PS4 on and you use that. Fight with the cable, try to pull it out. Like, come here. Oh, Jesus! Oh, Fearless is gone quickest.
There we go.
It's Critchley, who's either ran out of go juice or he's just fell asleep behind the wheel.
Sorry, I is back.
Hey, I'm not alone anymore.
Chris is doing like 55 mile an hour just cruising back to the line. I think what he's doing, oh no, he's ran out of fuel. I was going to say, I think what he was doing was holding it back so that he could cross the line and do a lap. But,
So
I don't know.
Oh, he's screaming out that corner. Oh god. Oh!
Oh, Critchley.
Oh. Oh, dude, his nickname was Crashley. Oh, Jesus. You better back that. You better back
I
it
have
up.
a different nickname for him, but I will call him Crashley for the stream's sake.
Beginning with a D. Oh, Jesus Christ!
No.
We're down in Maldonado.
It's the same as his name. You know, it's Critchley, Crashley. See you next Tuesday. You know, that way.
Jesus.
Bye-bye, Dano. Enjoy the race. Have a good one.
And don't crash.
Yeah.
Please for the love of my health and well-being, don't crash.
Save that.
Oh, for God's sake, Critchley.
What has he done now? Is he still spinning round?
Yep.
I'm spinning around. Copyright, stop that.
UCL claimers.
I know, we'll get into trouble now. We might be affiliated, but we'll get into trouble.
Maybe affiliated, well, probably Germany. If we're not in trouble after Germany tier 1, then I don't know what will get us in trouble. You can blame Dread for that.
Oh dear lord.
Oh Jesus, he just done a Dan! He just put it exactly the same spot.
Oh, Crashley.
I was tired of screaming at him like, just get off! Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh.
Right, okay, stop mucking about, get across that line, hurry up. Not got all
cross
night.
that line, no. Oh god. I'm just waiting for him to put it in the wall, but
Like that.
That was not commentators, Chris, that was sheer stupidity.
That was just, well, so, in...
That was just a what could possibly go wrong moment.
Exactly. So there we have it
So,
in qualifying. In first we have Fearless, which I'm still going to call him. Second is Crashley. Third is Norris. Fourth is Chum. Fifth is Revel. Sixth is Thomas. Seventh is Cole. Eighth is Andrew. And ninth is Danny F1. Oh, dearie me. Now for how long of a stream?
Depends how long the race goes on.
Well, ours was about 2 hours or something last night, according to Dan. He streamed for about 2 hours. I was like, yeah.
Well, to sum up last night's stream, 6 consoles died. I apparently readied up when my console was turned off. Supposedly. I had to unplug it and plug it back in. And then we went a lobby restart, and then just everything dirt from then on out. And there we wait.
Sorry, I was rustling in my munchie box. Well, my munchie bag thing. I didn't want to actually, like, rustle in everyone's ears. I didn't know what I wanted.
I know.
So I went with the Jaffa cake.
The Jaffa cake. That man in the green high-vis jacket's just staring at me creepily.
Oh god. Run.
A great idea to figure out how fast I am. Just spin one of the pit lanes together.
Oh dear. Oh.
I think so. I got this time away. Yeah, the new all the new F1 2020
So,
team.
G, I seen somebody had left the lobby, but I didn't know who it was. G Ninja has.
Ninja.
Yeah, he'd left the
He's
lobby.
Back.
Oh, he's back. Okay.
He's back.
Everybody, hide!
Everybody, wait, he's coming. Hide. It's just like Toy Story, isn't it?
Everybody, stay still. And Andrew's the
there we
first to
go.
ready up. Beautiful. That's what I like to
Aw.
see.
Ooh. I wanted to see something ready up before so we can laugh at them.
You just wanted me to rage so that we'd get so we'd
Yep.
get money out. That might happen yet.
It might. We've still got Russia. Hang on, if I count.
Still got six races. Japan,
Yeah.
Russia, Japan, Mexico, Brazil, USA, and Abu Dhabi.
Abu Hamza. Which they're not in that order, I must add. I believe the order is.
Probably not.
I always get Mexico and USA confused. Which one comes first?
I think it's USA, then Mexico, Brazil, then Abu.
Yep.
But then I could be wrong.
No, you can-
So a quick rundown of the grid since everyone is here.
Oh god.
We have Fearless, Critchley, Norris, Chum,
Oh god, people are
Revelo,
already back on it.
Thomas,
Oh for
Paul,
God's sake.
Andrew, Danny, Rizlin, Dano, Phoenix, Panda, Marshy, KMK Smith, Swift, Mallard, and rounding off the pack is Daniel P45 back on the grid.
We haven't even completed the formation that we've already had 4 accidents.
We've got Daniel P45 on the grid, we've got Swift on the grid, we've got Danny F1 on the grid, and Rizlin. Shocking behaviour.
I think I just watched someone cut a corner on a formation lap. As well, Fearless. This is the formation lap, buddy. Car behind Ken needs to leave at least a 2-second gap. So if you mind slowing down, please.
Oh god, not again. Yo, Fearless! There's your
Put the
bell!
brakes on, like. Activate Williams mode.
Exactly, activate the Williams mode. Oh.
Other than him, everyone else is keeping tight. Except for Phoenix, he's 1.4, close that gap please, mister. And also is the Fat Scotsman.
Oh god. He's gonna hate us for that.
Well, we're not using his one, we're using the PC.
Well, we can't use his one, because if we use his one, we'll
Exactly.
get in trouble.
Yeah, we're affiliated for a reason, because we're clean.
I apologise for rustling in everybody's ears. I was opening my Jaffa cakes.
Jaffa cakes.
It's not even McVitie's ones either. You know, like if you go down to the little corner shop, you get their own type of their own ones. Yeah, it's just them, but they're so nice. I like their ones better than McVitie's. It sounds really bad because McVitie's there's too much sponge.
Yeah, too much sponge and too much orange and not enough chocolate.
There we go.
There we go.
Lovely camera.
3.
4.
Hang on.
4. Hang
This
on.
one's not
5.
working.
And away we go.
There we go.
Oh god. And the third one. Please keep it clean.
There we go. Oh, it looks clean. Kind of. We've not had to make some. Oh, hang on.
Oh well,
never mind.
Cole's going somewhere else.
He's going to the shops.
He's going to the shops for some Jaffa cake.
You don't use the Jaffa cake. You're like, ooh, I want Jaffa cake.
I want them too. What is going on in the middle of this pack? Whoa! Cole's just got a 5-second penalty for cutting the corner and gaining the place.
Didn't know we were watching the esports series. Oh god. Oh Jesus.
I have nowhere to
I was
look.
just hit. I mean, it's just this is the grind with this track. It was like barely anything to watch, but then again, when they all bunch up.
When they all bunch up here, like, where did we go? Where did we go? Where did we go? Where did we go? And then it's like,
it's like a 3-car battle at the back.
God. Okay, so KMK Smith has just been punted out by Danny 345.
Jeez.
I'm under a virtual safety car.
I was on board with Danny F1. I just looked at the back there and just see a hash and a racing point go flying. I'm like, oh god, something's not went right.
While I'm in the middle of shoving Jaffa cakes in my mouth, we're waiting for a restart.
To be worse, I've got the last of my actual Easter eggs to eat. And I'm a goodie. And I'm gritty. I think I've had two the past 2 days.
Oh, like, see Cameron, because obviously he's like doing 12-hour shifts. He's got so much like munchies. He's got an actual black hole doll filled with crisps and chocolate and biscuits
A black.
and then like under my TV, like under my table, I've got a little table at the bottom of my bed. He has like a big massive crate of Monster like of energy drink, and he's got flipping big massive boxes of like sweeties, you know, that you get from like the penny sweeties. He's been to like one of the wholesalers and bought loads of sweeties. Where's mine? I'm underway again.
Kind of. We're just watching now. The two back runners in the pits. Surely Daniel P.5 are getting taken off by someone.
Probably.
But we'll let the clips do the talking.
Mhm.
Oh, Revlo's been spun. And Rizzle's gone.
So, under no circumstances, guys, please do not put any arguments into the chat. Leave it for your clips to do the talking.
My poor little brain can't handle any arguing, especially today.
Neither's good mine. I'm too drunk for that.
I played too much. Oh, well, one of the red was in the wall. This is the one that tore off the didn't space.
Panda.
It's hard for him steering with all gloves on without any possible funds, I'm telling you. He's struggling
Riz took
with
out
steering
two
now.
drivers and then gone. Ha! Rizzle's disappeared apparently. Is he in AI mode? I don't think he is.
No,
Or
he
is
said
he?
he left the session.
So he is in AI mode. Okay, so apparently he's taken out two drivers
And then around.
and then done a runner.
The air has been enabled.
So I think I will call. I think I will put over that quali ban for next week.
Yep.
Because one, he has disappeared out the session and not retired as well in the pits. So
His car's winning at the pits. Two Tauruses are scrapping out, it seems. 13 more just today. And Marco's closing his eyes and hiding.
I'd be doing the same thing.
Up the first, got through the finally. 50.
Stop corner cutting. Don't be a naughty engine.
And oh God, not even that dropped off on you. Oh, there's a big car park that happened.
Dan was kind of caught up on Thomas.
You'll be smelling those Honda fumes in a minute.
Yep. He's just wanting my Jaffa cakes, that's all it is.
It was a bit of my Easter egg.
That's what the winner gets, a Jaffa cake and a bit of Easter egg.
Yeah, we couldn't afford it. We couldn't afford a trophy today. But we were all stuck inside, so I couldn't bring the trophy down to the track. So you get a bit of Marvelous Creations and a Jaffa cake.
Mhm.
That's a fair giveaway, right?
That's all they're getting, so. Fearless is trying to pull a gap on Critchley, but just can't do it. Critchley's sticking with him.
Until it crashes.
Revolo's in the pit. Phoenix is catching up with the Dano. And he makes a move into that corner, and very nicely done as well, actually.
I was smiling on what was not from Dan's perspective. Marcy's also made a move on his teammate, I want to say. Yep, his teammate.
Mhm. They two are just playing cat and mouse.
Playing Toro and Torpedo.
Mhm.
Which going to be the Toro and which going to be the Torpedo?
I don't know. Oh, Critchley is right up behind. Fearless again. Critchley is actually, you can tell that Critchley is putting pressure on Fearless. Little bits of lockups and stuff coming out.
Ooh, that looked close from the far away angle. Thought it hit him there for a second. Ooh, he's very close there.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not careful, it's going to be an accident. There'll be a very angry Danish bloke on the track. And also Gareth Bale's little brother's not going to be the best pleased.
Sean picks up a tank penalty.
I need to get out. I need to do all this stuff. I've been playing too much FIFA. That's all I've been doing like for the past week. I've been playing FIFA.
Critchley's sheep friends won't be happy. That's what you need to show.
I've been right close to Dover shouting. Yeah, right close to Dover in England. That's why they're shouting. They're in England, not Wales.
I love when you get told to deal with something and you're in the middle of doing a stream.
Like, it's not as if I can't do that. This is quickly starting to drop back a bit to Fearless. Andrew closing the door on Cole. But also his teammates trying to hold up Cole. So hopefully they'll let Andrew pass. Ooh, it was a bit squeamy trying to the left corner there. Goes with the power down too early. Oh, for God's sake, Dano. You know, just keep it between the white lines. Clearly he's been drinking. Andrew's overtook Swift.
Down to Cole, who has caught up with Norris. Sorry about that, I'm like trying to do 3 things at once.
Not fun. Oh, hang on, Cole's going to force Norris a bit wide.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a push there.
I mean, anything to defend his position, but keep it fair at least. Three-car fight going on at the back of the grid between Danny F1, Swift, and Panda. And it looks as though Danny's jumping about quite a bit. Not being a snitch, I'm just saying.
Sorry, what?
Man, that's bad amount, never mind. It's not Danny F1, I got the wrong car. Ferraris look too similar. They look different.
Phoenix and Daniel are fighting.
Oh, they're a bit close there, practically nose to diffuser.
Seek. Ba 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 da ba da ba ba ba. Oh dearie me, this is just shocking.
No one's died yet.
Exactly. We're only 7 laps in and no one's died, except KMK Smith. Come on!
Yeah, man. Apparently Rizlin's to blame for that one, I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea. They're apparently now, I've told them not to argue in the chats, and they better not, because I'll slap someone.
I thought it's Fanta starting FIFA again. He's not got the best reputation up in tier 1, tier 2 even.
I've literally just noticed I haven't got anything on.
What, is it in the game or other things? If there's other things, you're making that sorted.
No, obviously, the game.
I'm just worried, you know. Where are we going to go? Here, bot. Anna and Phoenix are still going at it. Well, the Mercedes are about to start scrapping soon, and so's Chum with Satnav. Ooh, a bit wide for there. Oh, Chum's a bit sideways going out of there. Jesus, mate. Keep it on the road.
Don't do that, Chum. Jesus.
Please don't. Please don't do that.
Please don't. Right. Okay, so Chum's just got a time penalty. Naughty engine. Andrew
Naughty
is
boy.
close to his teammate. Will there be team orders? Will he move? Will he let him through?
Will he throw a gas at him and hit him with the head with it? Right on, this week on PRL. Where the most wacky stuff appears to happen.
Danny picks up a time penalty. There was plenty of time penalties last night. Jeez.
Yep.
Swift picked up another one. Come on.
we just mentioned time penalty. Boom, there's another one. And apparently Rizzle's lost his front wing. How's he done that?
Oh dear. Did you say
He's
Rizzle?
even here. Yeah, Rizzle.
Oh, well that'll be his ARI car. He has been given in trouble from the owners as well for not retiring his car.
Yep.
So, Phoenix has made a move on Chum.
Andrew, oh, a bit like there. That's now Andrew's in front of Norris.
Panda picks up a penalty.
Can't blame him, that was the Panda.
Yeah, he's got no thumbs.
He's got no thumbs, can't see it.
He's got no thumbs, he can't go round the corners.
He's got no thumbs, he's got no good.
We are so gonna get in trouble. Daniel picks up a time penalty for speeding in the pits.
That's all I'm gonna picture now, like if F1 does actually kick off with the real life 2020 season kicks off at Silverstone, it's gonna have him in the background shouting, just an empty arena. That's now Norris versus Andrew part 3's on the go. That's a big good trilogy.
Oh dear. I'm still on board with Andrew actually. I actually haven't even moved, so you know.
Oh Jesus.
Critchley gets the warning. Oh, naughty Crashley.
What was it? Okay. Very established he's probably a sheep, so he's probably finding it a bit hard to steal with no fingers.
He's just got those clumpy hoofs.
The helmet. Oh, Panda's binned it.
Oh god, Panda. Where
Did you
did
manage
Panda
that?
did it?
Turn 5 I want to say that is, going on to the first track.
Ah.
I have to start on that. I think what he's done is he clipped the curb and spun it. As now Norris goes in the pits.
Oh dear.
Into the pits.
Well, Rizlin's car's away back into the pits for another wing.
I don't even think they're changing the wing on his car. I think they're just not bothering anymore.
They're like, we've run out of wings.
yeah, they are. They're not bothering. I would have just released in front of Norris.
Fair enough.
You're not.
It's like, nope, fuck this, I'm out.
Is it? Oh, here comes Mick, and ooh, there we go. Taste my French baguette. Yeah, that's gonna get taken the wrong way.
Yup.
Oh, he's just driven through. Oh, he's just driven through. Oh, I'm polite.
So literally no one is close to anyone.
Danny's in the pits. He's going mediums to halves. Especially him all the way to the end.
I'm trying to like read all these chats and like flick through it, Mallard. Naughty. Bad Mallard. Shocking. Right, what was I way to do? Oh yeah, track everything else. Oh dear God. Why is... Uh-oh.
What's the out of all the mist?
So, I've just read my text message from Cameron, because obviously I wasn't paying attention. And, he's watching the stream. So, hi babe! Oh God. Because he just went, he went, how was quality? I was like, shit, bit boring. And he's like, don't bother nicking my sweets, lol. I was like, what the hell is he on about? How does he know I'm talking about his sweets? Like, what the fuck? Then he sent me a picture of the stream. God damn it.
She's got premium entertainment to keep him on the go.
Oh, he really doesn't. I'm bored already. There's nothing going on. I'm on board with sat-nav and, you know, like, we're bored. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Apparently, this was in the pits again. Hang on, give me a minute. And I've not bothered the front wing again. They're just sending him back out. You could have finished here with about 10 pit stops.
They've just thought, screw it. We've got no wing left. We need it for the other... Oh, wait a minute. There's no other Renault, is there? Never mind. We're just not giving you one.
We're far out. Supplies are limited in these times. So why should you bother giving you one?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Andrew's eventually caught up to someone. Mallard, here we go. Be nice to one of the drivers here. I like him.
Be nice.
Oh, Mallard is fighting it. Oh. Not round there.
Please not. Just not round anywhere, please.
Not round this track.
Oh. It's Critchley and Cole in the pits. Oh, Cole serving a 5-second penalty. Oh yeah, that one from the start of the race. And he's got a front wing change as well.
Who is... Oh, is that Critchley? Or
Critchley.
Cole?
Oh, he should... did he jump... Did he just jump the back line? I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm looking.
I don't... Oh, there goes Cole.
Oh, and here comes Chum in for his quick wing change as well.
A lot of front wings are going to get deployed this race.
Yeah.
Felix passes Rizlan again.
Fearless is flying with this. But then again, he has to pit though. He still has to pit to it on some hards.
You're in the hard tires.
Put on the hard
Now he's
tires.
doing medium soft. Never know with this boy.
Oh god, I hope not. That's like the worst strategy in the world.
Oh, he's got a 20-second gap, so I can see him making it work. Until he clips them all and die.
Well, okay, now that's commentator's curse. It wasn't me.
Oh, he's pitting. Jump. On the fight, I'm in a group chat with Thing 2 and some other people, and he's ringing me up, and I'm like, I'm not answering, I'm commentating.
Is this the one that I'm in, or is this a different one?
That's a different one. He does it. All he sends is his Reddit stuff and that. And I look at him like, it's so strange, that boy.
He did, yeah. He was in a party with us last night while we were doing. He was helping us and stuff with GTA stuff.
He told me about it all. Apparently, you fell off the roof twice.
Once.
He said twice.
Once.
He said twice. Apparently, you fell off the roof one time and survived. Next thing you fell off, you died.
Oh yeah, I did twice. Yeah. I was waiting to say I'm waiting for a text from Cameron go there going, no, it was twice. That's what I was like. So Thomas is now in the lead.
Yep, Sat nav doesn't calibrate it properly.
It's back working again.
I've just flung it against the wall, that's all I've done.
He's literally shouted at his pit crew and was like, "Get this thing working!"
That's all what's going on with the sat nav car. That's what's going on with the sat nav car. There's no driver in it. It's just the AI driving it. It's the sat nav giving it a go.
Sat nav's doing it for him.
I can do this. Try to program all the
I'll
track
get into
functions
trouble.
tonight,
I'm so going to get into trouble for this.
Danny.
Danny just gets another one.
What are you getting into trouble for now? What you broke?
Nothing. Yeah.
You haven't stolen anything, have you?
No, I haven't. I'm still eating my Jaffa cakes.
Don't munch the Jaffa cake. Nom, 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 nom.
To be fair, I'll wait for him to go, "Don't be touching my Jaffa cakes," because I gave him like half a packet that I'd already opened and was eating, and he stole them. I actually told him where to put them. Oh, there they are! Found them!
Oh god. She's telling me, "Don't be touching my Jaffa cakes, you. I'll be touching your Jaffa cakes. And mine, no."
I'll just wait for the text message, eh? "Get your butt off my Jaffa cakes!"
Get your points off my Jaffa cakes. You!
Oh.
Do that.
So Chum and Swift are close to Daniel P45. Rizlin's in the pits again. How many pit stops has that been? Every lap?
Hang on, I can go and investigate. Has been. Apparently this is pit stop number 9.
Oh, for God's sake. And they still haven't changed his wing. Like, what the hell?
Maybe that's why he keeps pitting. Maybe they're going to stick him out on the wets before they change that front wing. We just go out on the rim.
Exactly. Swift's got a second thing, but I told you I'd get a text message.
Let's have my Jaffa cakes.
He asked what I asked you, are you still watching? He said yeah. And then he's like, "Why?" And he went, "Whose Jaffa cakes you eating? Get your ass off my side of the bed where my stash of sweeties is." And it was 2 times.
Jesus.
To which I have just replied, "They're my Jaffa cakes and bite me."
My Jaffa cakes, shut off. They're mine now.
To be fair, he knows I'm drinking tonight as well, which is making this even funnier.
Oh, for me anyway, because I'm still sober. Maybe I might do that next week.
I'll forget I've told him to bite me. He'll come home from work and he'll just randomly bite us and wake me up and I'll slap him for like, "What the fuck was that for?"
How did this happen? You give a message in chat and like, try to ask me if I told
I'm like,
him to bite you.
"Scott, what the hell?"
One of those 5 AM ones, I hear my phone, but for God's sake, who's texting me at 5 AM? I just look at you, why did Karen to bite me last night? I'm like, yeah, you did.
So Fearless is caught up to Satnav. Oh. I will send you proof that it is my Jaffa cakes.
Just a picture of them on your lap, but like, mine now. Both closing in on Norris. If Fearless also closing in on the Satnav.
Yeah, I'm on board with Fearless and Satnav.
And I have a try to recalculate, it seems that's how he's caught up.
Satnav's like, "Nope, you're going the wrong way, your turn.
I'll check this out. Oh, for Rizlin's in the pits again.
Oh, pit stop number 10!
We're on for a record here, I think we might break 30 pit stops. At least 20 pit stops. Oh, there's a photo good dating.
It didn't actually do.
As...
Why is it a black screen? What's going on?
Try putting your lights on.
I had the flash on, it didn't work. Norris gets a penalty. Fearless has made a move on the Satnav.
And looks making the drift ball 2000 again.
Cole is behind Norris again.
Yep.
Where's my iMessages? Oh dear. Andrew. Naughty boy.
No, 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 you sit in the corner.
You go sit in the corner on the naughty step.
You get the timeout cupboard. that was an old thing from AL, I remember. The whole timeout cupboard.
I have a timeout cupboard. Get in it. So I've just got a text from Cameron saying, "Do not touch my open M&Ms."
So, giving it ideas, Cameron.
Kai's in bed, so it's like Kiara's in bed and asleep. She ain't eating no fucking sweeties. I am.
Yeah, you're stealing them all. Right, you put a bet on. What's the chances Rislin goes back at the pits this lap?
A tenner.
Oh. Alright, now, Jaffa Cakes.
Okay.
No,
More
no,
Jaffa
no,
Cakes, fair enough.
No. No, he goes in and I win the bet. How about you bet, let's say Cameron's open pack of M&M's.
Fair enough.
Oh,
You went
he's
in as well,
the
so
bits
there
again.
you go.
I've got enough to change the front wing. Nope.
Of course not. They're not gonna change
There's a
that
time.
way.
Did the crew just walk out of it? Right, there again.
Oh dear. Phoenix is on the
Oh.
back of Dano again. And Cole is on the back of
Good.
Norris.
I don't know how to leave my lunch. What is it, just Steve Austin's chasing him in the track on the ATV? Oh, goodness.
Oh god.
He needs to pass down now.
Was that the same place he overtook him the last time?
Yep.
You would think Dano would learn.
Yep. I know.
Oh dear lord, my nose is running. I might be completely wrong with what I've just replied there, but never mind. So, Revelo has pitted and shoved on a set of softs, and so is Danny F1.
Those socks aren't going to the end. They'll need to stop again.
Yep, definitely. So, Rislin has just put in an apology to the chat for his actions tonight.
Good boy. Doing that. But hey, this is something to take away from tonight.
Yeah.
He's gonna break the record for the most pit stops.
Most pit stops and the amount of laughs that we've had at his expense of his AI car.
Good hope it is. Oh, Marshy got a 3-second penalty. It's just 8 Marshy.
Ah, Marshy. So we have whatever many levels left, but I mean, I don't even want to care how many laps we have.
The levels of left. We've got this laps.
We've got so many laps, right? But
I think 13 laps.
yeah, about that. Who are we thinking will be our winner? Top 3, roughly.
Okay, let's quickly sat nav.
Unless one of them screw up. My lord.
Oh, sat nav only pit. He's on the 17 lap old hard. Unless he wants to take us to the end.
I don't think they would go to the end though, would they?
There's a chance if you can nurse them home.
Critchley is on the back of him, so he can try and take second. Obviously, Critchley is on the fresher tyres. He's on like 7 lap old hards.
Yep.
So, driver of the day, who we got in our sights for driver of the day?
Whoever's got these penalties.
Yep. Oh, there's a bit of pushing there from Critchley. Nice and easy around there, boys.
No. Oh, he's gonna jump on him. Again.
Chum got a penalty. I'm gonna throw Phoenix into the mix, I think, as well. AMS Phoenix for Driver of the Day for the moves that he's been making on Daniel. They've been really nice, clean, consistent, smooth moves. So.
Good. Yeah, then again, he just makes him twice on.
Yeah. We'll wait and see what happens. Thomas and Critchley are fighting again. Keep it clean, boys, for the love of God. Critchley's made it past.
Nice, smooth, clean sailing, come on.
Norris has caught up to the back of Andrew.
Oh god, this is going well.
Oh well, Norris just skidded. I was like, nope, not a year. But then here comes Cole on Norris as well. What's this, a battle for fourth?
The battle's third.
It is now, yeah.
Oh, Thomas is out of pit.
Thomas is pitted and put on the mediums. Mind you, Daniel P45 is doing good on his mediums. He's 17 laps. Yeah. He could pit now and take the hards to the end though, or he might actually be waiting and go pitting for a set of softs. Because softs can last what, 10 laps if they're fresh?
10, 12 laps, something like that.
Maybe we'll see a pit from him.
See what?
It is quite a possibility.
It is quite a possibility.
He hasn't pitted this lap, he is still going. Chum's catching up to Marshy.
Rizzo still doesn't have a front wing. Little 5 lap out hard now.
Herbie53, I have no idea who that is. Phoenix is getting on rather well, I think.
Splendidly.
He's done.
He's not binned it yet.
Yeah.
Dead upset that, he's gonna bin it.
Exactly.
If you're listening out there, do not bother. I will hit you if you do that.
It'll be all his fault.
Yep. I'm not taking responsibility for it.
We could never go into a court of law together over anything. We would end up blaming each other.
We would end up, well, A would blame each other and B would just start fighting.
Yeah.
Each other in headbutts going, no, it was you! That was you!
Like slapping across the face, like slaps him, and you that took them, not me!
You took the M&Ms. Oh, there must have been a move on Andrew. Andrew just got the coma.
Andrew, that's on stream as well. That's shocking.
What did he learn from his last penalty?
No. Andrew we're talking about, come on.
Oh, Rizzo's in the pits again.
Oh, for
on
heaven's
mediums now.
What's that, 11?
Over something I am. Right there. Rizzo, it's 14!
Oh, for God's sake.
All he does, mediums, hards, mediums, hards, soft, hards, mediums, hards, mediums, hards, mediums, hards.
Now he's running out of tyres.
What's gonna happen? He's gonna put the softs on, they're just gonna explode.
Chum's behind Marshy. He'll come in for his next pit stop and the mechanic, they'll just be like, nope, sorry, no more. Oh, we have a yellow.
I don't know what. Bs are coming at the pit stop, so it doesn't leave a sign out that just says.
No more tires.
I just leave a sign that says gone. All they'll do is they'll leave a sign that says gone fishing. We'll just cut down to the harbour and we'll see the Renault team just out fishing. This is burning all the bedding up. Oh,
car
hang on, there's a
off.
Ferrari off.
Damn it.
Danny! He's done to the front wing. Ooh. Here goes a little bit of slide away down for the bridge.
Right, I have no idea what Dan is doing. I think he's moving so they can all go past him.
Or something.
He has been lapped though, I think.
Revlo's got a penalty.
Oh, well, he's just hit the wall again.
Oh, Danny!
Daniel P45 is in the pits.
Oh,
What is
in
he
the
going
pit
to
lane
put
down the
on?
Racing Point garage.
Let me see a pair of
Socks.
socks. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I made the right call.
For once.
I know. I did something right.
And the next thing you need to do, right, is put back those bag of M&Ms before Cameron gets home.
I haven't touched them.
Yet.
Not yet.
Don't say that!
I'm still munching on my Jaffa cake.
Down to P45's got a penalty. Oh! Ridson's in the pits again. I can't curse with this lad. You just text him after the race and be like, you've won driver of the day for having the most amount of pit stops.
I know. And the driver of the day is AMS Rizzlin for having 15 pit stops.
Having about 15 to 20 pit stops. We're going to be at the 20 mark, honestly.
Oh, we have a yellow. Is that Danny again? Yeah, going into the pitters.
To the pits. A minute behind.
Yeah, on the stream. Sector 1.
No, thanks, sector 1.
Oh,
Norris is.
Norris. Norris is
Oh, hang
left
on.
position.
Oh. John's been down track. There's a Toro Rosso in the pits have forgot about him. I
He
think.
could be serving.
It looks as though they
was-
were just getting everything ready.
Chum has just
Oh, God.
retired, but I'm trying to see if that was.
That's it. Hang on, Danny's coming through. Oh no! Oh, that is a crash.
Okay, that is definitely a crash. All the drivers, please be careful coming from that corner for
Norris is back.
Oh god, somebody is gonna hit that car. Why is that not a safety car?
Oh, it's gone. I don't know how the
Jeez.
I don't know how the people in Singapore handle safety cars because they've forgotten how to drive the damn thing. I thought they should kick down the safety car driver.
Probably.
I mean, in Singapore, would surprise me.
Exactly.
And with that comment, I have now just been banned from Singapore.
You're never allowed to commentate on Singapore again. Why is that? Because you're banned.
Both
Nah.
banned. Oh, Cam's gone.
Aw.
Crashed out, so. Oh, NA!
God's sake. Oh, Rizzlin's in the pits again.
Richard's got a massive tank slapper. I was under the screen, I'm like, stop it! Don't do that! Cole's now chasing down Andrew.
Yep. Critchley's got 16 seconds to catch up to Fearless. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Nope.
There's literally
he's over
not
to
Swift and I was just about to say there's no fights happening, and then Swift and Rivolo decide to, overtake each other. Well, Revelo is going into the pit, so he will probably be shoving on another set of softs.
Here's Drizzling spinning a clean pair of socks somewhere. Oh, he's
He
at the wall.
still has no wing though. Like, he still has no front wing.
I know, there's popping bottles of shit. Oh, Jesus, there's got a Ferrari inside of him.
Yeah, Danny goes right through him.
No, it doesn't go right up the inside, it goes right through him.
He's like, just drive through the car. It's fine. Keep going.
And it's not like a little minor shift, but because of the man's got to feel violated after that.
Oh, Cole and Andrew are fighting over here. What did I miss?
Ooh.
Marshy
Andrew
gets a
taking Cole.
penalty.
Oh, another one.
Does Fearless have any penalties?
I don't think he does. Oh, I was looking for a move on Marshy. But just a breaking in pivot at the moment. Oh god. Well, now our connection might need to be checked. Just gonna say that much.
His connection's usually okay.
He's gonna jump
I will
out
keep an
of
eye
it.
on that one. Obviously, there is a couple in F2 that in tier 2, sorry, that needs to have a word with.
Yes. I think I could name one of them.
He drives a yeah, that one.
That one. So we are both on the same page with the lead tank. He needs to be getting a word. Oh, Rizzle's in the pits again.
For God's sake.
That's
That's what, 17 now?
Hang on. Yep, 17.
Jim's on the back of Andrew again.
This is too funny. He's gonna finish the race in the pit lane.
Probably.
That's
Either
the
that or it's
flawless
going to
one.
be like, well, he's out the pits,
Well.
across the line, we're done!
Yay!
I'm just going to quickly check the steward report for this week to see who has penalties and who does not.
Who's been right engines, who's been good engines.
Panda is out, so that'll carry on to next week.
Yep.
Mallard has a 5-second penalty to be added to the end of his race. Daniel P45 has a 5 seconds to be added on. And Danny F1 has a 5 seconds to be added on. KMK Smith has a 5-second penalty which will go on to next week since he was taken out, unfortunately.
Sadly.
Oh no, Danny F1 does not have a penalty to be added on. It was removed and he was given a warning.
Inside of someone. He's inside of Dano apparently.
I am on board with Cole at the minute because they're the closest ones that are fighting for third place.
When he said that's the best, Andrew should give him a fright, then he'll spin off and crash.
Now Cole will probably Cole is Andrew's cousin, so Cole will put so much pressure on just to get third position.
There he goes. He sends it on the inside. Is Andrew gonna fight back on it? Just 50 a little bit.
He probably will. It's Andrew. When does Andrew
And then
not fight for a position?
What's gonna happen is you'll fight for a position, you'll take us both them out, and Sat-Nav will get third.
Oh dear lord. If that happens, everyone in the stream heard it, it was Scott's fault. It was Tribal's fault, he jinxed him.
Don't name drop me onto this.
It was Tribal's fault.
I did nothing. My fault. You did do something. You led me on to say it.
All I got was drunk. Well, drunkish, tipsiest, whatever. All I got.
Tipsiest.
Tipsiest, that's a new word. I've made it a new word. Tipsiest. I could just picture Cameron's face right now while watching the stream and hearing all this. He's literally shaking his head going, oh for fuck's sake, I have to deal with that.
How to deal with that when I get home.
Oh.
Anything I'm putting up for me, I've got to deal with it
Oh,
for 2
they've
hours.
DNF'd Drizzling, and we have got a safety car. Where the hell did he bin it?
Oh, there's there. He's done it up the twisty bit. And just after the... That's one of the Taurus is close. This is close.
Swift.
Oh,
There we go.
but he basically where he was, that's where he'd done it. He'd hit the wall and his
Okay.
wheel eventually fell off.
Are we going to finish this under a safety car?
Out it. But no one's...
Fearless is
No,
26 seconds ahead of Critchley.
It's a thing that if they
Holy
don't
crap.
end on the safety car, then it's going to be a one-lap shootout and Crutchley can have them.
Phoenix is pitting. Norris is pitting. Thomas is pitted as well. They've all put softs on. Mallard's jumped in the pits to put on a set of softs, and so has Marshy.
Party in the pit lane.
Party, party.
Party,
Where was my invite?
That's what we say all the time. Where was my...
So Fearless is coming into the pit.
Dushy! That's not gonna go down well, is it?
Oh dear. Oh, and it looks like there's... Oh,
Oh,
Danny's in the pit, that's what it is. Swift's got a penalty.
For speeding.
Everyone...
That's the way.
Now, will Critchley pit? That's what I'm thinking. Will he come into the pits and put on a set of softs?
He is.
He is. Will Cole pit?
What's Cole?
Cole and Andrew.
Yes, he will.
Is
Yes, they
Andrew
will.
coming? Okay, so everyone is literally just coming into the pitch, shoving on a set of softs and going. Great. So obviously, because they've all just pitted, Critchley is now 28 seconds behind because he's got to catch him. And obviously, the safety car will slow them up.
Yep. The Mercedes safety car. Never a Mini Cooper safety car. Oh, Taurus was just flung ahead.
As
Get
I
back in
say,
line.
I was going to say, you can't do that.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh no, Danny.
Oh.
Danny
How did
F1
he
has
ignore-
been disqualified for ignoring yellow flags.
How did he done that?
I have no idea, but how the hell is he still going round on track if he's been disqualified? What's going on?
I don't know anymore, I'm scared. Need a responsible adult.
Well, I'm not one, so it's not me.
It's fine, I'll be responsible. It's fine, I'll be responsible for myself. I'm a big boy, I can do it.
I could just tell that my Discord is going to blow up shortly on the tier 1 chat, and I'm literally just going to be like, nope, nope, no, no.
No, not dealing with this. Get to bed. Get my sweets. Go to
I'm
bed.
turning my phone off. 10
How
seconds
has he done
penalty
that?
for Marshy for exceeding. Really, Marshy?
Yeah, I'm thinking,
Okay,
try
so
it. What did he do?
I'm so confused, right? Danny's F1's car has been disqualified, but yet it's still going round on track. Huh?
He's still driving. Oh, he's disqualified. How did he get a 10-second penalty?
Exactly, wait a minute, let me check this. Just dead quick before we go back down.
Incidents. I'm checking
I
this
know.
as well.
It's came off now, apparently it was a warning, and now it's 10 seconds. I'm so confused, it came up on my screen disqualified. Never mind.
Damn.
Safety car is coming in this lap. I'm on board with Critchley to see what happens between him and Fearless. Can Critchley take it?
Oh, we're not. We'll be deaf at the first corner. Oh,
Andrew is taking Cole.
we've got a little bit of squeezy from Andrew. What he doesn't know is the steering wheel will be launched at him tomorrow night. Or tonight.
Sector 1 and Sector 2. Sector 3.
Oh, there's been a Ferrari that's crashed. Oh, Danny's crashed!
Oh dear lord.
What's going on with 3 seconds?
He's done it again. And he is spinning everywhere, is Danny.
Yep. Tires are too warm, just let them cool down.
Back on board with Critchley to see what he can do behind Fearless.
Big case of bolt to build, isn't it?
Swift has been disqualified from session for receiving multiple penalties.
Well,
He has actually been disqualified. It's just come up on the screen.
oh, he's gonna hit the wall, won't stop him.
Dear lord.
Anyway, now it's a last lap shootout.
Sector 1 and Sector 3. Thomas is DNF'd. What happened there?
So now... oh, he's pinned it to that wall. Yeah, oh, there it is. There's Dano seen him. How's he done that?
Dear. How has he done that? Oh, unlucky Swift, who's now in the chat. So we're on final lap. Try to see if Critchley can take first place. I still don't understand how Thomas did that.
Oh, Revlo's out.
Has everyone just been in it now? Like,
I think so.
what's going on?
I think we're about to see what happens
Critchley has just picked
Dano.
up a penalty.
Oh, he's done. Oh, he's done it there. Have you done that? Unless he's just went straight on, just given up.
Okay, so
Hopefully
going
Mark
on board with Fearless as he comes around those final corners
From that final bit.
to come across the checkered line to take
fireworks have been
first
displayed.
place.
I have deactivated DRS. It's the end of the race.
Critchley
Cole jumped to
takes
third.
second, Cole is bumped up to third, Andrew is in fourth, Phoenix is
And
fifth.
takes fish. And Dale
Here
comes
comes
round.
Norris to take
And out.
sixth.
Miles behind. On 980. Oh. What's going on with Danny though? He's just swerving across the track.
Dano wants to go seventh. Mallard gets a 5-second time penalty for an unserved penalty.
Oh.
Food finishes in 8th.
And we're just waiting on Marsh to cross the line.
Marshy's across the line in 9th. Daniel
we just have to wait.
P45 is finished in 11th, and we just gotta wait for this lovely slow Ferrari
Who's
who's decided he's
I
gonna
think
do
so.
a donuts.
well he's aware that one of the owners is watching him right now. Get your take on this.
Well, I want to get off stream and I want to go to bed. I want to kind of chill with some Netflix or jump in a party with some AMS boys on Play GTA or something like that. But you know, I'll happily wait, Danny. Take your time.
Take your time. Plus, not as if we've got interviews to do.
I know we've got 3 interviews to do. Stop being a pest and move your butt.
It is looking to be either a quali ban next race, or a race ban, or 15-second time penalty for wasting time.
The way he's going, I will be speaking to Martin about it and the stewards to see what we can award him for that, because he is taking the utter mickey. So anybody who is watching the stream, who would be Dread, who's sitting in a party with Danny, tell him to move his butt and get across that line, or I will give him a time penalty for the end of next race.
Yep. These little birds are just coming up my head now while we're waiting on them. This is the Bob Marley song.
It's 10. We've got 3 interviews to do. Come on. And now we need to wait to go and do another set of donuts. So that will be a time penalty added on to next week.
And 3 seconds. Took you long enough. Growing grey hairs waiting on you, mate.
So, yep, that will be a time penalty added on to the end of Danny F1's race next week around Russia. Don't like it.
If even finishes.
Tough.
And we're joined by Generic Man, and Ayrton Senna on the podium, it seems. Don't know who
Yeah,
dug Ayrton Senna out of his grave. Oh, right, I watched it just for a little bit then skip away.
So, there we go. We have in first place Fearless, second place Critchley, third place Cole, fourth is Andrew, 5th is Phoenix, 6th is Norris, 7th is Dano, 8th is Mallard. Could you screenshot the results
get it.
for me, please? Marcy's at 9th, 10th is Thomas, 11th is Daniel P45, 12th is Danny F1, Revlo's 13th, Chum is 14th, Brisbane is 15th after about 20 pit stops. Panda is 16th, KMK Smith is in 17th, and wrapping us up in 18th is Swift, who was DSQ'd. Now I need to remember who was first, second and third.
I screenshotted it, don't worry.
Cole, Critchley.
And Salas. I said that. It's just tried to say feeling and she's had a tongue twister midway through it.
And Fearless. There we go. What interviews would you like to do?
I'll interview the race winner if you don't mind.
Okie doke. So I will be doing third and second. Critchley, shut up. Okay guys, make sure that your audio is included, please, for the interviews.
Oh my god.
No bad language, no slagging any drivers off, nothing like that, or I will slap you. Starting with third place is AMS Cole.
Please.
Talk us through your quality, talk us through your race. Congratulations on the pole and bringing some points home for Alpha.
Well, my qualifying I thought was quite disappointing. I was half a second up on my quali lap, and then on the last corner I hit my wing and invalidated. So I started, I think it was P8, and then at the start of the race I got forced onto the outside, and then it says I overtook AMS Chum illegally when I got forced off the track. So I was like, okay, well Chum's like 2 cars behind me, so I was like, okay, I'll just take the penalty when it comes. And then the first pit stop I had front wing damage, so I had to get that fixed and the penalty served. And then after that I had to catch up to Ferrari Norris and Andrew after they'd got passed after my penalty had been served, and then at the end pitted for softs, and then they had less penalties than Andrew, and then got P3 out of it.
Very nice. It was lovely battles with you and Andrew as well, keeping an eye on yous. Russia next week, how are you feeling?
If I can keep it clean, it would be good, yeah. My pace is strong, it's just penalties, that's all I'm worried about around there.
Okie on to second place, which is AMS Critchley.
Your favourite driver?
No. Where the hell did he go?
Hey! I'll get him back, hang on.
I will deal with that in a minute. Anyway, right. Critchley, second place. Talk us through your quali, race, and then everything else.
Well, qualifying, I've been practicing so hard for this round. Me and Cole have been putting. Well, I think we spent about 3 to 4 hours around here just practicing, qualifying, race runs, everything else like that. Qualifying, I was very annoyed when it turned out to be wet the whole way through. But I managed to get P2. I could have improved, could have got pole, but yeah, it is what it is. The race, it was almost catastrophic from me, to be honest, from lap 1. I managed to keep P2, which was alright, but getting damage on lap 3 of it, and 3 I think, and I didn't want to change it because I didn't have a safe gap to the cars behind when I paid for the hards, so I was dealing with front wing damage for the whole race except when the safety car came out, which was quite interesting actually, because I was begging for a safety car the whole race, but I didn't really want one in the final couple of laps because I just wanted to cruise to the end. But yeah, I changed with wing in the pit stop because I had about half a second over Cole, which was just enough, like half a second gap to change with front wing, which was just about right. But yeah, a very quiet race for me, very boring, very sweaty. Yeah.
Okay. Russia next week. How are you feeling?
Shockingly bad track. Whoever designed that track deserves to go to prison because I'm sorry, but why put massive runoffs if you can't use them? Like, it's like, well, it's just a horrible track to drive.
Okay then.
Yeah. Can't
Mini
really
You're
tiring
welcome.
over.
over to tribal then for P1.
Yeah, as we move on to P1 with FRA Sinners, or Fearless, just walk us through what went down for qualifying in the race. Whenever you're ready.
So yeah,
Yeah.
started Q1 basically just normal and got through there and yeah, moved on to Q2. I haven't actually done any practice at all for this track, so I was really surprised that I had some pace in the wets. I am quite good. I'm quite good in the wets, so that's maybe the reason why. But I wasn't expecting to get through Q1 and Q2 easily, but I did. I used only one tire, and my best lap in Q2 was on almost 30% warm tires. So I was pretty impressed by that. Yeah, Q3. Yeah, had 2 tires. Went for one lap with both tires, and my last run was absolutely on point, 51.1. Really successful. Didn't really do any faults there, and yeah, the race started pretty hectic. The first 3 laps, Critchley was absolutely in my gearbox, and I couldn't really do.
Has he died? I think his controller died. Or did my party die? Oh no. Sorry guys, my party has decided to die. I will try to get back into the other one. Sorry guys, my party decided to just die on me.
Oh, I thought it was mine that went, but
No, it's fine.
we got to the start of the race with the interview. If you decide to continue from there.
Yeah, so started my race, got a good bite. The 3 first laps was very, very hectic. I had Critchley in my gearbox pretty much the whole time. And then on that 4, for some reason, I just pulled away a second. Wasn't really thinking of it just until that sixth where I was like 3 seconds ahead of him, and I was very surprised. And I just thought that he might have damage or wasn't planning to yeah to race under safe conditions. So yeah, he just backed out, I thought, but he had damage, I heard. So that is probably the most boring race I ever had. Leading every single lap, apart from when Thomas was in front on his hard tires, but got through there pretty easily. Not too much to think about there. I constantly thought about Hungary. Please don't do Hungary again. Please don't do Hungary again, because I crashed like 2 laps at the end when I was in the lead. So I was expecting to do that again. Luckily I didn't do. And then when the safety car came out, I was just like, Hungary again. And yeah, just pitted for soft tires. I know Critchley had some penalties, and I only had 1 warning the entire race, so I was not really worried about that. My heart was beating quite a lot, but it has to do for some reason. And yeah, just got on for the win. Really boring race, but I'm really glad to get 25 points under my belt.
25 points is 25 points. The race win to Russia next.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that track?
It's quite alright. It's not a great track because it's so easy to get time penalties around there. If I don't get like 10 or 12 seconds worth of time penalties, I'm pretty happy. If I'm getting like 3 or 6 penalty, yeah, then I would be pretty happy. I don't have amazing pace around there. I'm not good in qualifying. Just really wanted to be over basically and move on to the next race. So no, I'm not really looking forward to Russia.
Okay. So with that, I'll hand back over to Sarah to wrap us up. If she's got any final words.
Not really. I'm done now. I want to go to bed. I've had enough. No, well done to our winners tonight for the podium. See what happens next week. Might be fun, might not be. Might have less drivers at this rate, depending on how I feel. But yeah, no, so well done again for the podium. I know Critchley and Cole have obviously left the party, but yeah, so well done to them. Also, we move on to Russia next week, which will be me and Tribal again commentating round there. Try not be drunk this time.
Try not. I might be drunk next week, but it's just whatever floats, really.
If one isn't, the other might be. But yeah, that's a wrap from me and Tribal tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. Good night.
Alright.